Currently heading out of Girona again. The Sea Otter Bike Festival starts this evening at like 5 p.m. So whenever everyone finishes work. So I'm heading out on a ride with Juan.
Hi, morning.
And it's a bit chilly. I need to get used to this weather again for heading back to the UK. So Juan, introduce yourself. You're an ultra runner without a stomach.
Yep, without a stomach, colon, large intestine, and gallbladder, and still loving to ride my bike and running on top of mountains and enjoying life. I'm coming from Valencia. I'm 37 years old. The thing is that I don't have a stomach because I got a genetic condition in my family, which makes me develop cancer in a huge amount of chances. So the doctors, they decided when I was young, when I was 19, they decided to get rid of the colon and the rectum. And afterwards, when I was 27, the doctors realized that my stomach was also compromised. So in order not to develop cancer, they got rid of it. I was so close to die twice in the surgeries, but still had the chance to be running or enjoying life. I was alive, so I start cycling the length of South America, running ultramarathons, just because I felt alive, that I had not a second chance, but a third one. So I just decided that I wanted to enjoy my life to the fullest.
How long did you spend cycling South America?
It took me 2 years and a half-ish, on the length of the Andes. I was a slow cyclist, but the thing of cycling in South America was a slow-ish ride, because I was stopping in cancer foundations, hospitals, universities, because the whole thing of running long distance or cycling long distance and traveling with my bike is to make people realize that we are capable of incredible things. If I'm empty inside, well, got many things, but those are my scars. If I'm empty inside and I can still do that sort of crazy things, it means that you can do whatever you can in terms of reality. We cannot fly, but we can be pilots. So I'm trying to encourage people to get the max of their lives. It's just it's a gift, because you never know who's gonna be inspired by your story and then started. It's not, you don't need to be running, but you can start painting or writing an opera. You know, you never know what, but just find whatever makes you feel alive and get the most of it.
And what are you doing next week? You've got an event next week.
We're cycling with one of these beauties. We're cycling Kilometro Zero, which is a 920k gravel race in 100 hours. So we're starting next Wednesday, 6 a.m. in the morning. And then we've got 100 hours from Madrid to Cap de Creus, which is in the coastline in Girona, close to the border to France. And I think we've got to travel light with just with a bag and the seat bag, and move fast and enjoy the ride and enjoy the yellow beauty.
Yeah, and because you don't have a stomach, you were telling me you need to go to the toilet a lot more than the average person.
Yeah, yeah. Josh has suffered it, and then the rest of the partners in the flat is I eat, and I have to eat constantly. Like I can't stand more than an hour without having anything. So it's like eating, flushing.
How do you manage that on the bike and in ultra marathons? And
I just stop my bike, find a tree, hide, and let's see what happens. Hopefully nobody see me.
Yeah.
But when it's a good thing actually, when I'm traveling by bike or ultra running, instead of going to the toilet 8 to 10 times a day, as my body is asking me to get the most energy of the food I'm having, I only go like 3-4 times a day, which is kind of great. When I told my surgeons and my doctors at first, they weren't happy at all of me doing this kind of stuff, but then they realized that my quality of life, it was much better once I started doing a sport and ultra distance, which made them realize that for other patients to not recommend ultra running and ultra stuff, but of
Exercise.
course doing some kind of sport. You can do yoga, you can jog, walk, but don't stay. And it's even more important if you had big surgeries. Don't stay. If you can move, don't stay in a couch. Try to move, because the quality of life it changed like super big.
Wow, it's an inspiring story.
Thank you. Dusty bikes, happy guys.
So this is your book.
Yep, it's not in English yet. It's a recycled book.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book. Lots of good pictures.
And there's also... sorry, bad timing. Come on, man. There's a piece of England here. Well, you'll get to read it one day in English, hopefully.
Yeah, looking
Nice
forward to
ride.
it.
Nice ride, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll link everything in the description. Your socials and your book.
Thank you. See you later.